Good evening, everyone. Now I want to share you about my challenges and acceptness during COVID-19 pandemic. So, first of all, as we know, our life is full of challenges. My life is full of challenges. Since we were born into this world, we face challenges in our life. When we become a teenager, when we become an adult, we face challenges in our life, right? But the fact is, we have to deal with them. We must accept all the challenges that we have faced in our life. This year is a tough year for us. This year is a tough year for me because in this year, in 2020, we have experienced more challenges than in the previous years because because this pandemic this pandemic gave us a lot of impacts in our life, such as we have to study at home, we have to work from home, we have to we have always bring our mask and our hand sanitizer when we want to go outside. So that's why I say this pandemic gave a lot of impacts in our life in this year. Now I want to share you about my challenges and acceptance during COVID-19 pandemic. First of all, from my financial. So, because COVID-19 pandemic, my financial actually when I came into Unai, when I second semester in Unai, actually my family already have financial problem. But in this year, because of this pandemic, I think this pandemic make our financial problem more bigger because my parents should work from home. They cannot go outside. So I think this pandemic make my financial problem more bigger. And then about online class. So as we know, this pandemic, because of this pandemic, we should study at home. At first, I think study at home is not bad, but as time goes by, it turns that online class is not easy because I must manage my time properly between do the house chore, take care my siblings, and do my homework, do my assignment. So it's not easy for me to manage my time properly between those activities. We never expect to get into trouble in this world. I never expect to get to I never expect about this pandemic. But it's not a life if we already know about our future, right? So that's the reason why we have to surrender to God. We have to trust in his hand. So we didn't afraid about our life in the future, like this year about my financial and about the online class. And another field that affected by this pandemic is about my social. I think if we don't have enough time to meet our friends directly, I think it will make our relationship with our friends uh, distance. We're not closer like we used to do because we didn't allowed to go outside, we cannot meet each other, so our relationship is was changed. So I think that's one of the effect of this pandemic. And about my relationship with my boyfriend, it also affected by this pandemic because all our plan was failed because of this pandemic. So that's all about my challenges and acceptance in our life during COVID-19 pandemic. But yeah, as we know, it's not an easy thing for us. It's not an easy thing for us. But I want to tell you something that we have to love those challenges. I mean, we have to like every challenges that come in our life, because every struggle, every challenges make us being a strongest person. I mean, because of those challenges, because of those struggles, we can being a strongest person. We can being a greatest person. We can accept all the challenges. We can pass the challenges with a good way. It is a sign that we are a strong person. So we have to still grateful. We have to still pass every challenges in our life with a good way, because we all know challenges cannot stop come to our life. So we have to pass it with a good way. We have to accept those challenges that come in our life. Thank you so much.